Hey guys. So I don't really know how long I've been in quarantine. I know I've been in quarantine for I think ever since March. Yeah, so I've cut my hair previously obviously, but today I'm gonna be cutting my hair because it is pretty long now. So yeah, so it's been a while. We've all been under this quarantine. Again, still here in Taguig, Manila, just chilling until either my flight home or until things clear up and then I can go out. But until then, I'm just gonna shave or cut my hair. And I'm gonna use this. So this is great. And I think I got this, yeah, it's a Philips. I got this for like 2,000 pesos, something like around, yeah, around that. 1,000 pesos or 2,000 pesos. It's really great because all I do is shave my head. So yeah, I'll get that done right now. All right, let's get this done. It's not that heavy, so all I gotta do is plug this guy. And as much as I like keeping my shirt on, I will be taking it off because one of the worst things I've ever dealt with is dealing with cut hair, a small fine cut hair on clothes. So again, this is how I look right now. You'll see how I cut my hair. I'm also gonna put it under level 7. Looks like 7. You can change that if you want, all the way to 1. So the way you shave your head is actually not that hard. It's literally just having a razor, have it plugged in. Some people have the battery ones, powered ones, but you don't need that. All you need is something you can plug in the wall. Makes it cheaper too. And you go ahead and shave. So what's easy with me is that all I do is really just shave my head. Oh, at least this up to this short. In the past, I had long hair, but I'm no longer rocking the long hair. This thing is cool because as you cut, it collects the hair in the middle, right here. I end up just turning it from here to that way, and then go like that, shake it, and then all the hair pretty much is collected down or drops down to the trash. So yeah, it collects it in the middle right there, and then you just turn it around and it dumps. Yeah, so it's very neat, very economic. It keeps it tidy as much as possible because hair cutting, especially head shaving like this, it gets kind of messy. Like right now, I have like hair all over me. When you're using a razor like this, especially with this kind of contraption, because of its size, every time you place it here to cut, especially with these edges here you're trying to cut, you're gonna have to really like press pretty well, like this. So I have a pretty round head, so having a haircut like this, or choosing to cut my hair like this, is very beneficial to me. I don't have to worry so much about my hair. A haircut in the States, especially if you're doing something like this, just shaving, they still charge you, I believe, like $10 just for one single haircut. So imagine if you can have an unlimited amount of haircuts, and then you only buy it for 40 bucks or less. So it's really not bad. But yeah, so, and again, you can easily take this out, which is cool. And you can always put it back in. And again, you can change the level. I'm gonna be using this part to shave this guy. Again, just this. Hopefully I don't cut myself. You gotta be really careful when you do this. And that's about it. So someone told me that when I have facial hair like I just had earlier, I look like I'm 10 years older. So if I'm 36 right now, I look like I'm 45 or 47. I don't really know how to judge myself whether I look a certain way or a certain age, but I've always been known to have a baby face like this. So yeah, so now that I've shaven, especially if I clean up all the hair, supposedly I look really young. So I just wanted to say that when you do buy a razor, buy a really good one. Buy something like Philips or a Braun or a Wall, like a WAHL. That's the brand that I use in the United States. And yeah, they're great brands and they last you for a very, very long time. I've had one Wall razor clipper actually. These aren't razors, these are clippers, hair clippers, sorry. Yeah, so they're clippers, and just like the Los Angeles Clippers. But yeah, in regards to this, you gotta be careful when you use this, especially if you're having something like that, like a 0.5 or a 0, meaning it's so close. This is a haircutting video for me. Yeah, so the best thing that you can do afterwards is get all your hair and clean it up properly. What my brothers and I used to do when we used to cut each other's hair when we were kids is that we would lay newspapers on the floor so that we can literally just collect and clump the newspapers and put them together and then throw them straight to the trash. Back then, we still read newspapers. We still received it in the mornings. Newspaper company that sent us papers every day, and my father, even my mom, and my grandfather and grandmother, when they used to live with us, they would look for that newspaper, and we would read it every day. But again, we had so many newspapers, we used it. Be meticulous when it comes to cleaning, otherwise it get really messy. So, pretty much after all of that, this is what you get. So it's a very clean haircut. I always, want to keep it as neat as possible. So now I'm ready to continue vlogging. Yeah, I couldn't really vlog when I look like, when I look like a Chewbacca or something. Yeah, so now I can continue to vlog, and again, sorry I haven't vlogged in a long time. I'm probably going to be posting random vlogs throughout this Philippine trip I've had so far. It's been really fun, very interesting, and very trying many times. Yeah, so I'm sure you're going to see in a few of my videos about like the sadder times I went through, along with my family. Revolves around the death of our dear Lola Diting, and her name is Bernardita. We miss her dearly, and we know that she is watching over all of us, and we're just hoping that she is doing okay up there in heaven, and we miss you, Lola. But overall, I think this has been a very, very eye-opening experience for me as a content creator. There's a lot of things I want to do to continue my journey into content creation, and I can't wait to do more. So again, so you literally just witness me cutting my hair, and that's how I do it. It's very simple, it's very cheap, very affordable, I mean. And I'll see you on the next one.
Be my lady. Just forget the past each time too many are broken hearts.